That's why, for such a long time now, they seem to be just recycling old favorites, remaking films like Ghostbusters. Like, how do you take a film like Ghostbusters? I love that film, Ghostbusters, and remake it, only make it terribly. I don't care what anybody says, that film was atrocious. And even in TV, they just remake classics, like The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Why? Just watch the original, it's perfect. You're never gonna top it, ever, ever, ever. Charlie's Angels, Charlie's Angels, Charlie's Angels, Charlie's Angels, Charlie's Angels, Charlie's Angels. Terrible film, terrible film. Copying, taking old classics and making them into films with modern twists. It doesn't work because people remember the originals, and they will always fail. You cannot top perfection. You can't top perfection. You can't top perfection. You can't top perfection. So instead of telling a new story, Hollywood recycles, they recycle them. And what's even more perplexing, it's so perplexing, it's honestly perplexing, is that the industry as a whole have no idea why the public don't watch their films. They don't watch them. They don't understand. They don't understand why viewership of movies in general is down. They don't get it. They don't. Which seems even more ignorant. And they just keep doubling down. They doubling down. And give the public what they don't want. And then, when the numbers are low, when it ends badly, when the audience bans it, the makers blame a certain demographic for not watching it, when who would watch it? Like Charlie's Angels, the remake. I didn't watch it. Nothing enticed me to watch it. Nothing. And isn't so much that people don't like the characters, it's how the characters are written. The characters are written one-dimensional. There's no story to tell, nothing exciting, nothing, no, nothing. There's nothing there, there's no character. And the fact that these creators still don't know that is weird. It's like they all collectively forgot how to build a character when building a character is so essential. It's essential to telling a story. Stories essential to telling a story. It's essential to telling a story. It should be the most important thing. And then you tell your story. Your characters will shape where you go based on their personalities and the things that they've gone through. But filmmaking and storymaking in general is just terrible. I haven't watched a new movie in so long because there's nothing at all, there's nothing. And I haven't watched a series, TV series, since I watched 10% on Netflix. You should watch it, by the way. It's very good. Because it was fun. It's funny. And before that, it was... I forgot the full name. I forgot the name. Blind Manor. I forgot the whole fucking name. That was good. That was good. That was haunting. Characters so well written. Characters weren't there just because they're gay or their gender or the color. They had character. They were there. They had purpose. And it was heartbreaking. Such a beautiful series, but heartbreaking. Excellent cast. There's another thing. Cast. It's so important to have the right actor. But the A-list now, I don't really rate them. Like, I don't think a lot of them are actually really good actors at all. I don't know why, they just don't stand out. Many I confuse with other actors. I forget who they are. Maybe that's just me. But this is just a big problem that the industry has, and I don't think it's something that will end anytime soon. Because the industry is, above all things, arrogant. It's just arrogant. It will see what the audience likes and what it doesn't like, and it will give them more of what it doesn't like. It will take classics, well-loved movies and serials, and deliver them up as subpar, weak imitations, and completely destroy the memory of the original. And that's just the way I feel. Hollywood as an industry is far